Not much. I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. I went to my day program today. That's it. Thank you for the rose. No, I haven't. I cook on Wednesdays. Hello, hi. I don't know what should I cook for Wednesday. I don't know what I'm gonna cook for Wednesday. Have to find out. Anyway, no. I just had granola bar, and then I had popcorn chicken for lunch. Hi, Jay. Maybe like hours ago I was feeling great. It's just someone got upset that I removed them as my mod and then blocked them and then think I'm using them, which I'm not. It's just very hard that every time I remove people as my mod, they get upset. They always get upset if I remove people as my mod and replace with new ones. Since people, oh, I want to be a moderator, I want to be a moderator. Because a lot of people wants to be a mod, okay? lot of people keep asking. No, thank you. Thank you for the heart, Mania. Please reveal our community gift. You can. What do you mean? Am I okay? Not really. It's just when the new people said that they want to be a moderator, and then I removed from my previous moderators, and then next thing you know, they messaged me, either my backup, my main, saying how come you remove me as my mod, and why did you block me? And they think I'm using them, which I'm not. How can I use them? I'm just tired of people telling me like I want to be a mod. Can you make me a mod? It's just very hard. It's hard to say no, you know? I'm not using nobody. And I just unblocked my friend of mine. I'm just tired of people getting upset that I removed it as a mod and then replaced with the new ones. Even though they got their own lives. It still hurts, you know? I'm just tired of people telling me, like, saying this, how can you move me as a mod? That I did something wrong? I try not to be sad because it keeps bothering me. It keeps getting into me. No, I'm not okay. Because people like you always get upset if I remove people as my moderators. You know, because I know you know me since school. But, like, a lot of people, like, it's just hard to say no. and they get upset. Like you kind of got upset that I would move you as my mod. That's how I received one of my friends' message on my backup account. I just say it so I can stop bawling out. You never check up on me throughout the years, except like in school. But the haters are just mad. You have better life than them. That's true. And I have new friends. I have new friends like Nia, Angel, Ashley, User 789, Kaz, and much more mods. They're my new friends. And then people talk behind my back, you know, and they're no longer friends. I don't, I don't know. It's hard to say. I hope you're happy that you got your mod back. Yo. Hey. Thank you, Nia. Those haters got nothing bad to do. They don't. I don't want to go back to my school friends anymore. Not from elementary school, junior high, and high school friends. They're no longer I contacted with anymore. I'd rather have friends like new friends. Like, was it 2023 or 2024 you started following me, Nia? I remember, like, also Angel was one of them. Ashley was one of them. Ashley was last year. I think, oh yeah, 2023, that's right. Yeah, because I went on live beginning, around, July of 2023. Because I did take a break, and then I got back in September. I know. You always check up on me. Like you, and remember when people commented on my live when Liam Payne passed away, I was very sad. You know, um, I don't contact my friends from school anymore. I just cannot go back seeing them. You remember that, me too. It was. I don't want to be friends with my classmates anymore. Like, I'm not gonna say their names, but they're no longer part of my life. Yes, but they just let me on scene. Except my new friends I have now. You know, even my family does check up on me. Because I am their loved ones. At least you're the only one that check up on me too. The one says me, you do check up on me as well. Because I'm no longer with friends from, like school. I'm just no longer like. Do you remember last year, Nia? This person that used to be that person joined my life named Macy. See, when Macy joins my life, she was saying like, "I'm your friend, Brent." I said, "Oh yeah." Like instead of like talking to me or be friends with me, you just sit or stand and think I'm annoying, right? And then she said, "Okay, goodbye." And then you should have sent you any night, just mute and block her. I checked up on you. I know, but it has to be like every day, like how I've been doing, what I've been up to. And I have a lot of people do care about me. You know, I have new friends. I like this new friends than most of them. One of them is the one I'm talking to, with my old friend of mine, but the rest of them I don't talk to them no more. I wish I didn't want them to be my friends from school. I'm blaming my autistic. I don't know why I was diagnosed autism in the first place. Um, I just don't know like why that. I just don't get why that. You know, I'm blaming my autistic disability. You was born with it too. Hello, hi. God made you autistic because He loves you. That's true. Thank you for inviting me. My weekend was good. Oh man. I know people picked on me because you know I'm autistic. Am I bored? No. But I'll be okay. That is true. It's just that people always picked on me. Not only that, but I'm blame my disability I have. Like, and then like my friend said, TTYL, but same goes to you. And then a friend of mine said, like the reason why you're autistic because God loves you. That's true. You know, God does love me. I just wish I had more answers to why I was diagnosed with autism. That's why I love Cars and Toy Story and watch and listen to things I like and repeat so many times. Um, but look, Jesus. If you don't want to follow me, you don't have to. Like you say, you're afraid of following me. That's okay. You don't have to follow me if you don't want to. That's up to you. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know what kind of level of autism that I have. And then people picked on me, but they decided to be friends with me at first back in school, but no, now we're no longer in school. They just still picked on me. Um, I'm not in the mood, Sean, to talk about that at the moment. He's been diagnosed with autism. I'm always sad. Moments ago, I was feeling motivated, inspirational, and happy. But some people got upset that whenever there's a new one come in, and then they kind of got upset with me as a mod, and I didn't mean to. I want them to be more mods so that way I can get more mods, but I just don't want it to blame me, you know? Yes, I'm on medication I take. I take two of the, because back then I used to take 2 pills in the morning. I still do. And I used to take 1 pill at night, but I only take 2 at night. And I have doctor review tomorrow. Maybe I should ask my doctor tomorrow that I've been having depression. No, I don't. I don't have hate in me. I don't have hate in my heart. People may not like me. People may hate me, but hate is just a strong word. Autism and depression go hand in hand. Nobody graduated from therapists. I don't need to go back from therapy. Thanks. Thank you. I'm just tired of people talking behind my back. I'm tired of people bullying me. I just want to do what I like. Summer boy, what's up? I don't go to the gym. I do my own workout routine in my room. I just don't go to the gym. Being autistic is difficult, I understand. Yeah, it is very difficult. At least it's very difficult, but at least I'm human, you know. And a lot of people always picked on me. They just no excuses to have autism. And people always picked on someone who's different, who has a disability. Like autism. Because remember, for you, autistic people don't live as long as those who don't. Yeah. People are so hurtful in this world, I swear. I know. If you got the hairs on you, you're doing something right. That is true, though. And people think I'm dangerous, which I'm not. And people don't have to follow me if they don't want to. It's up to them, if they want to follow me or not. Have you ever thought about meeting other autistic? At my day program, yes. But I also want to meet other influencers too. For those who wants to be my friend. I came across some people making hateful videos. I got upset seeing it. I'm sorry. Well, not just me. other autistic, but I want to meet someone who's not having autism. But I want them to be nice. Hola, hola, hola. I was. Oh, okay. And I don't need my dad. You know, and I'm better off without him. To be honest, he's not worth it to be part of my life, and I don't no longer need him. People who are hurtful are just people who have problems at home and put our hate onto others. That is true. Bad at me, but I don't need him. I don't need him. I don't need my stepbrothers or my stepmom. Even though my dad is with someone else, she's my stepmom. I don't want to see her anyway. But she's not replacing my original mother, my birth mom. So, and I'm glad you guys are here for me. You guys here for me every step of the way, and I'm glad you guys are still with me. Most of them familiar, but also most of them are new. Thank you so much for being here for me and not only sending me gifts, but also checking out with me to make sure I'm okay. If you ever have a son, will he meet his grandpa? No, I don't know because the way he abused my mom, I don't want to be that. Because once I have a wife, son, and daughter of our own, I don't want to be like my dad where he abandoned me because my mom and dad, they were together for like years. They had three daughters, and then right before I was born, my mom got abused. She got hurt, and then they were no longer talking. But my grandparents did save their own daughter. You know, it's not because of me. My grandma did say it's not because of you, Brad. It's because your parents didn't get along. So that's what my grandma says. So I trust my grandma. Am I still friends with Jasmine still? Not anymore. I still follow my friend, you know, but yeah. But yeah, like I said, I'm not gonna let my kids to meet their grandpa, which is my dad. But once once I have a wife, I'll let our kids meet her 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 dad. So that way I'll be a better version of my dad. They're my dad. I don't need him. Look how far I've come. I'm almost to 8,000 followers. I don't know how many more till I get to 8,000 followers. Would you let them meet your sisters? No, but my other sister, like, I'm not gonna say the name, you know. Yeah, looks cool. Thanks. Thank you. Has your dad sent you a present? Nope. He never sent me a present. He never sent me a Christmas present or a birthday present with the card. You know. But he did. Excuse me. Shoot. Shoot him. It's okay. He's the only parent I have now, you know. Excuse me. What about your relationship with your stepmom? I never get a chance to meet her, but I don't want to meet her anyway. Either way. Thank you so much for meeting. I appreciate that. But you know, I'm glad I don't need my dad. I live in a group home facility. It's kind of like it's not a juvenile, but it's a group home. It's mainly a group home facility who has someone who has special needs. You know, it's just my house manager works during the week and the staff works on the weekends. And the staff works graveyard at night. My name is Brent. Brent Johnson. Dang. I think we're in my life for tonight. I used to watch WWE when I was little, but not anymore. I'll probably be back on live for a little bit. I just want to talk to some of my friends. But I'll be back.
Campus, y'all go. 7 women go. 7 women's go, chat. Brand new with the gum bottom, chat. Lock in right now. Lock in right now, guys. And the 7 women. 5, 4, 3, 7 women. That's a steal. All right, chat. Lock in. 10.5 men.